Hey guys, it's Fiona from Eventide Reads and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am not dead. I am definitely not dead, though for a little while there I might have been. So any of you who don't follow me on Twitter probably won't know. I had an infection. Unfortunately it was an infection in my mouth and my lip, so it meant talking was very difficult. I couldn't drink very much, I couldn't eat very much. I basically didn't eat for the best part of 5 days last week. And I've been slowly recovering, slowly getting back into work. I had to take a day off sick, which I never ever do. It was the first day I've had to take off sick since I started my job at Waterstones 4 years ago. You can imagine the turmoil inside me where I was like, I need to call in sick, but I don't want to call in sick, but if I don't call in sick, I'm not going to get better. It's taken a little bit of time for me to get well again. I've developed a cold since because my immune system has been quite low. But I am now back. Hurrah! Yay! And I just thought I would do a little bit of a life update because I've been ill. So because I've been ill, there has been no book haul for November, so I will do a jam-packed end-of-year book haul, which will feature everything I bought in November and December, everything I've received. I technically haven't bought anything, but I've had Christmas presents bought for me. So I will do one of those. I'm really sorry, I usually like to do a monthly book haul because I don't want to have too many books. What else? It's Christmas. That means I'm working my butt off. Hurrah! And I've just lost a children's bookseller, hurrah! And it's mostly me and Temps and kids for Christmas, hurrah! Nah, it'll be fine. I'm a little bit worried about it, but gotta do what you gotta do, ain't you? And then after Christmas, I am staying downstairs on the ground floor of Deansgate back to running children's. I will still be running YA as part of my role, but I'll be running it in tandem with the children's department, so it'll stay upstairs. But I will still do all the displays and shelve the books and make it beautiful, and I'm taking back a bay that it lost for Christmas. We are getting our book club bay back and it will be super. Speaking of book club, we had our Skype chat with Claudia Gray, which was really, really awesome. It was so lovely to actually be able to Skype chat on our internet because I was like, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Had a little bit of a freak out beforehand because of people being on holiday and not being able to source a laptop, but we got one in the end and we got it all sorted, and it turned out to be a really successful day. They bought me some chocolate, which is lovely, and I love all the book club peeps. They're amazing. Yeah, that was real good fun. The only other thing really that's happened since my last video or life update is we've gained a cat. Now you might have heard me mention, I don't know if I have in my previous videos, that there was a stray knocking around and we've been umming and ahhing about taking him in, about taking him to the vet, so we kept calling him a she because we didn't know what she was, and we finally got him to a vet. He is neutered, but he is not microchipped, so for the time being we are keeping him. His name is Artemis. Kieran named him after Artemis Fowl, I named him after Artemis from Sailor Moon. That says a lot about who we are. It was the only name we could agree on, because all the other names I liked really like space related stars names like Orion and stuff like that, and Kieran wanted Balder and a lot of like mythology names, and Artemis was the only one we agreed on. So we have Branson and Artemis, which I know is a weird combination. I was thinking about Marmalade for a little while, but Artemis kind of suits him because he's a little bit out there. I will pop a picture of Artemis in here. If you go on my Twitter or my Instagram, you will see plenty of pictures of Artemis and Branson. So far they seem to have settled in okay. We haven't actually had any like proper fights while we've been at home, and none of them have like got cuts or anything, so they sort of keep their distance. They have started chasing each other up and down the stairs though. There's no growling, there's no meowing. Branson will occasionally just chase Artemis up and down the stairs in the middle of the night. It's a really great thing to wake up to, not. Artemis also has this great habit of getting up in the middle of the night. He sleeps on our bed and Branson sleeps in the second bedroom where that's like his little den, and Artemis will get up in the middle of the night from the end of the bed and just like squeeze himself between our faces and like curl up right here, and it's so funny, but at the same time I'm like, you just woke me up, you're such a dick. And he does the smelliest poops every day, but we love him, and you know, we weren't going to leave him outside all winter, we just couldn't do it. And no one's put any signs saying they're missing a cat. He comes back faithfully every day, sleeps in our bed all night, you know, so someone has definitely abandoned him, but he's ours now. And probably after Christmas we'll add him to our insurance, because we haven't done that yet in case we find someone who says they own him. But with no chip, there's no way for us to track that. We'll probably take them both for a checkup after Christmas. And yeah. So I've got a few plans moving forward for next year. I'm going to do a video about how I feel this year went and what my plans for next year are. But I am starting to think about them a bit more now. And yeah, it's that time for reflection, that time of year where I've gone, actually, I might not have done that thing, but I did that other thing I was interested in doing. So that's okay. So overall, I think it was a fairly good year, but you know, I'll go into more detail on that soon. Yay! So yes, I hope you guys are all well. Keep safe, keep warm, don't get infections, they suck. And I will see you all in my next video, I guess. Bye! And yes, I am wearing makeup. I know it doesn't happen very often, like once every 2 years maybe I wear makeup in a video. I'm about to go to our work do, which is just pizza and drinks in the bookshop. But, you know, it's food, free drink.